Welcome to this episode of Oh By The Way, brought to you by AseraCare Hospice Foundation. Thank you everyone at AseraCare for being the show sponsor.
They're wonderful.
Today is a special episode because we're here on location at the Sandy Woods in downtown Hanover.
One of my favorite furniture stores, I gotta tell you. When you come into this store, you're just mesmerized by all the awesome furniture that is so unique. Every piece different, every piece unique, and like you think, oh my gosh, how did they figure out to pair this with that?
And it all works together so beautifully.
The whole store just takes your attention and like you get lost in it.
I think that this store is a fixture of downtown. I've said it before.
Yes.
The building is gorgeous, everything in it, and the energy just kind of exudes that downtown Hanover feel.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the best part is, it's only about 2 or 3 blocks from Olivia's house, Hanover. So we come walking over here sometimes on our lunch breaks.
Absolutely. And we have a long-standing relationship with the owner, Sandy Long, and so we are so glad that she invited us into the shop today and that she's going to share her story about how we came to be friends and how she has been a friend to Olivia's house for many, many years. So it's an exciting story, and we're glad to be able to introduce you to our friend Sandy.
So without any further waiting, let's do that.
I am here, and I am so thrilled to be able to say that I'm here with one of my dearest friends in the Hanover community, Sandy Long. Thank you for having us in your store.
You're so welcome. I love having you.
Yeah, this is a treat for us to be able to go on location to one of our friends. And, you know, you and I go way back. We have a long history. Most people have no clue. They know what history you and KC have with Olivia's house here in Hanover, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But you and I go so far back, and I don't even remember how we met, other than to say I probably came and begged for money from you, because that's how all of my relationships with Olivia's house usually started. But I do remember you are a person who never says, no, I can't help you. You say yes every time I ask. And I remember asking you for some rocking chairs. And you didn't only give me 1 rocking chair, you gave me 8 rocking chairs for the porch at Olivia's house. And so, folks, she delivered all 8 rocking chairs to the York Center. And they've been a blessing because through the years we've had people decorate them as a contest.
Yeah, I think that was what was so neat was with the rocking chairs. For so many years, they were the rockers and they got such great use.
Yeah.
But then around year 6, we said, let's change it up. And we invited different artists to come out and put their own touch on them.
Yeah.
And I know we had like one little children's rocker, and Kristen Stalk made it into a frog rocker. So it's got frogs and lily pads and stuff. It's just, they're fun that way.
Yeah. Well, but we have so enjoyed the relationship that we have with you, even with the galas. Every year I come to you and you give me the most beautiful pieces of furniture for our gala auction. And I always tell my husband, you have to let me bid on those. And I've won several of the pieces you've donated. They adorn my house. So I have to tell you, your shop is so unique and different. Tell us a little bit about it, because it's not like any other shop I've ever been in.
It's a gem here in Hanover, really.
It really is.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, we're a furniture store / interior design firm.
That's what makes it different.
Yeah, we do everything. We do window treatments and shutters and shades and blinds and even custom bedding and custom shower curtains and all kinds of furniture.
I love how you can pick what fabric you want, and you can do almost anything you want and design a whole room around a certain feel.
You can choose you can choose within your style of sofa. You can choose everything: your feet, your legs, your arms, your fabrics.
Amazing.
And we work with you. We work with the fabrics that you have to help you do that. We have a lovely selection of accessories. Lighting. A lot of our business is custom order because people, you know, we want their home to be the most beautiful that it can be. We want it to be perfectly coordinated. You know, piecing
a home is where the heart is.
And that was so true in designing Hanover. And if you don't know, Sandy helped us to design our Hanover Center. She helped us get the furniture and everything involved.
That was fun.
And that was what was neat. When we did York Center, we had to go to a furniture store and pick off what was on the floor and try to make it cohesive.
Absolutely.
And with you this time around, it was, okay, what fabric's going to marry into the color scheme, and how can we create the energy and feel that we're
Certain
looking
feel.
for.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun to work with you to do that.
Well, I think that's important in the home too. What is the energy? You want positive energy in your home. You want a person that wants to go home and feel some sense of peace.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's
it's
so
important to plan. It's very important. And I love to do that.
Yeah.
You're good at that.
Thank
you have a
you.
gift. You have a
Thank
real
you.
gift.
It isn't something that happens snap. It's something that that evolves. But it's so good to have a plan.
Well, and I've learned from KC, Mom, even if it means waiting months to find the right piece for that room, wait, be patient. You'll find it, it'll come.
Right.
And we kind of just did that today where I found a piece in your store that I am
Exactly.
taking home
Oh,
with me.
yeah, good for us.
So,
Yeah.
so it works like that. I mean, and really, I've learned a lot about design, not only from you, but from KC. And so to watch the two of you work was amazing and fun.
Oh, I like it a lot.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. And then Mike as well.
Yes,
here.
yes. Mike's a gifted,
Yes, he
gifted
is.
He's a great designer.
And it was such a fun challenge with us in Hanover because we had some furniture that was donated from folks. So it was, how can we marry this with the new piece and still keep the old feel? And we were trying to make the Hanover Center feel different from York, yet still accomplish the same tasks.
Right.
And you guys just were awesome at that.
Oh,
you
thanks.
understood it and you got it.
Oh, thanks. Well,
And
you
I think
guys
it's
are
a
easy to
beautiful-
work with.
Beautiful center because of that. It really is.
It is.
Everybody, when they come in, they remark on how gorgeous everything is and how, are you going to be worried if somebody spills on something? I said, absolutely not. It is a kids' grief center. But these are durable fabrics, this furniture, anything can be replaced. We know where to go to get it.
Right.
Yeah.
You won't. Your fabrics are all. Of course, we thought about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we chose fabrics.
Yeah. We realized the kids were going to be using the center. Yeah.
And down to, we had in the one family room, we had chairs that were donated to us and the pillows. And we bought a couch that kind of went with it. But then we had these big window seats.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you were able to work with us to get a local to design window cushions that match that fabric
Right.
and those pillows.
That
And
just took that room to another level.
Right. I remember how she came out and
Yeah.
and she measured. She was
Meticulously
meticulous,
measured.
and
Yeah.
then something was a little off, and boy, she came right back.
Yeah.
Because we want things done right.
Well, we just finished up a group in that room.
Okay.
And I used that window seat every time we did the group. I sat in that window seat as a place to sit because we had so many people in this group that we were kind of short on chairs, but the window seat was what we used for furniture, and it was perfect.
Oh, that-
It's
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's
you.
that's the specialty of your shop, I think, is that custom, that attention to every single detail for the person. Because with those window seats, it was down to, well, how thick do they want to get because they're on the ledge, and
Right.
just every
The
piece
colors
of
of
it.
the piping and everything else, it all matched and married. It was beautiful.
Thank you. Hey,
That's fun to do.
It's
If you-
what we do, and I take it for granted.
Yeah.
Because it's what we do, and we really.
Yeah.
I really like to be treated the way I would like to be treated. Michael's the same way.
Yeah.
Michael's been here for over 7 years. We have a great relationship.
Yeah.
Um,
We're sorry he couldn't be with us for the film.
I know.
But if you haven't done that, if you haven't designed a room in your lifetime, you ought to say, that's on my bucket list. I want to just take one room in my house, come in and custom design everything so that when I walk in that room, it's like, it gives you that feeling of peace.
Exactly.
And I would encourage anybody to do that. Put it on your bucket list to custom design at least one room in your house.
Exactly.
If you're fortunate, you can do all of the rooms in your house, but if you just get to do one, it would be
do it
fun.
right with the pros, because
Yeah,
there are the
yeah,
parts of that
yeah.
that we as consumers or whatever don't really understand, down to like what you can do in reupholstering.
Oh,
'Cause
exactly.
we had a bench that was donated to us that was very pretty, but the fabric wasn't right.
Right. I remember
Yeah.
we reupholstered that so it coordinated in
You
the room.
you matched that fabric with the fabric that was on the couch that we were putting in there, and then all of a sudden the pieces, something that we
Yeah.
couldn't use, became
Something that we
custom
use a
piece.
lot. We
I'm
actually
sure you do
a lot,
use
yeah.
that a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a process. It's a
Yeah.
you.
How'd
and
you
it's-
get into this field?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Did you go to school for this?
Oh, I've taken a lot of classes. I've taken a lot of classes. I read a lot. Michael's taught me a lot. I don't know. I think
over the years.
Just over the 20 years, it has developed.
Yeah.
You have a knack.
You know. Yeah.
Well, and I must tell you, the showroom, the way it is today, there is a back room full of furniture, and this is going to change, and all new furniture is coming out, which I can hardly wait to see, because my eye is just all over the place with what's in here right now. It's hard to imagine that the new stuff, she can't wait to get up on the floor.
I was happy to unpack that, to get that off the truck last night. I'm happy to get it out here. It's beautiful. There's a server. I can't wait to get on the floor.
Oh my goodness. And so I just encourage everybody to come on down to the Sandy Woods and see this incredible furniture and the way you do the rooms, and you and Mike decorate each one of these rooms and spaces in here in the most impeccable way. I just love it.
If someone's interested in that kind of stuff, should they call you first? Can they just come by? What's the best way?
It depends on their schedule. You know, if you call and you make an appointment, because we do meet people here before and after hours to have consultations.
Right.
We can go to your home. If you just want to come in and walk around and get a feel for the store, see if you know, if it vibes with you.
And see, that's the one thing I didn't understand when we first started working was, you know, the store is got gorgeous and wonderful things, but you also have, we're on Main Street, but you also have all of the catalogs with all the stuff. So you work with people to say, well, maybe this table's not the one you want, but if you want it in a different color, here's what we can get, and here's how we can make it
Most
available.
of our business, probably about 85 to 90% of our business, is special custom order for people.
So if they come in the store and they don't see something they're looking for, talk to you or Mike, and we can.
Well, they need to talk to us to you know, so that we can develop a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your store. It's not like we're coming in and getting hounded by all these different salespeople trying to, you know, it's the personal. Is the one-on-one relationship.
I like to think that the reason I've been in business since 1991 is because I like to develop customers, not sales. I like to have relationships. I like my clients to end up being friends.
Yeah.
Well, and that's us.
Yeah.
Because I know through the years I have bought pieces, and it is just that. You do exactly that. And we count you among our friends.
Thank you.
Olivia's house is blessed to have you as a friend.
Oh, thank you. And we are blessed to have been able to work with you guys at Olivia's house. It is such a worthwhile charity.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is. I can't imagine.
We're glad we're neighbors right down the street.
Exactly.
Yeah. Took a while to get here, but I'm glad we're here.
I'm glad you're here, and the Hanover community is better because of Olivia's house, and our children are better.
Thank you.
You know, we need to help children learn how to grieve, and in doing so, that helps parents and the family members.
Great.
It's a good thing.
Thank you.
This has been so much fun being at the Sandy Woods today.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. And, you know, we've been saying for a long time we wanted to come in here and shoot a show. So it's good that we finally were able to get it on the schedule, match Sandy's schedule, and kind of be here in this great space.
Yeah, because every time I'm in here, I've been saying it's so cool in here. People need to see it. They need to know what it was like to design a room.
Yeah, I think it's fun when you come in here and you find something that you can actually take home with you.
I know.
And I did that today, so that was fun.
There's always something. And that was what was helpful for me in building the Hanover Center. Whenever I'd be stressed out because there was some painting thing going wrong or some bill that we couldn't pay, I'd actually walk over here because it's about 2 blocks from our Hanover Center. Yeah. And I'd walk over and just come in, miss all the stuff, and visit with Sandy.
You relax when you get around furniture stores and design and stuff. It's good for you.
That's what I said was so great about working with Sandy, because being over here was so relaxing for me. And that's what's important about interior design. If you do it right, the space becomes a haven.
Well, and we talked all the time about how even the psychology behind kind of furniture selection and room design and decor.
Yeah. I think it's a personal Rorschach almost. Like, why did you choose that? What do you see? What color is speaking to you?
Why did you pick pink over turquoise? Yeah.
So it's just a delight. Yeah. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Hanover is so blessed to have Sandy and Mike in this community.
Right.
And doing that. Right. So we're blessed.
And so were we.
So were we.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. And
we hope you have a great week. Tune in again for another Oh, by the Way show.
every time we're here, it's
Yeah.
like, this is so cool
Okay, so
in
say
here.
this would
Like,
make a great shoot. We ought to do a show here.
Yeah.
So we finally got to do that.
that's been fun. And for me, like the little known story most people don't know is that when I was here, let's cut.
Sandy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All I'm thinking is I gotta get these light bulbs out of here to get replaced. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
When we were here in that,
I'm
right?
going to sit on my hands.
Perfect. The third one's the best take anyhow.